So you're looking to get yourself your first Android device. You're looking for something which is not too heavy on the pockets, that can provide you with the basic concepts you'll need to then move on to something a bit more powerful in the future. Well, look no further. Your boy Core's got you covered. This is the Vodafone Smart III, one of the most budget Android devices you're going to find out there on the market right now. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look. Okay, so let me start off again by saying that this phone is a very budget device. There's only two reasons why someone will get this phone. One, if you're looking to get yourself your first ever smartphone and you just want something basic. Two, if you've just lost your high-end smartphone and you just need something to get you through the time of your contract and you just need something to use right now. So that's out the way. Let's talk about the design of the phone. Now, the phone itself has a very simple design. It's all plastic going around the phone from the front to the back, as you guys can see. It has capacitive buttons, so there's no physical buttons on the front of the phone itself. At the back, you can find a 5-megapixel camera with the LED flash. And what's really conspicuous about the design of this phone is the back itself. The back is removable, but as you guys can see, it's actually a see-through back. So now as I take off this phone, you'll see what I'm talking about. And the way that the overall design of the casing is for the back, that makes it stands out from a lot of devices out there, and I actually find it interesting. But as I said, the back of the phone itself is see-through, so you can actually see through the back, which I find pretty cool. You also get some stickers or some stickers in the box which you can put on the back of the casing if you don't want it to be see-through. But as I said, the back is removable. The battery is also removable, so if anything does go wrong with the phone in the future while you're using the phone, you can always replace the battery. Swiftly moving on to the display, the Smart III accommodates a 4-inch display, which is a very compact and neat size for the average consumer, and the size also allows one-hand gymnastic with no problem. Now, at first I was a bit skeptical about the display, but after using the phone for a while I came to realize that it features the same TFT touchscreens that you find on the Sony Xperia M, so it's very nice. It's not bad, it does do the job. The resolution of the phone is 480x800 and the PPI of 233. Viewing angles aren't the best you're going to find out there, as this is a budget phone. The only fault I found with the display is that it doesn't offer you any screen protection, so you get no Gorilla Glass on here or no scratch resistance glass. And I have to say that I'm very surprised, because even the lowest of lowest phones you're going to find out there, most of them have a scratch resistant glass or some sort of Gorilla Glass on there, but this phone features no Gorilla Glass. But the display allows you to do what you need to do on a daily basis. It allows you to view contents on your phone with no problem, so I guess it's okay. Again, it's not the best you're going to find out there, but it does do the job. Now, initially when this phone was released in the summer of 2013, the main selling point or the main reason why someone would have bought this phone was the fact that it was classed as a budget phone or an entry-level phone, but it was still running an up-to-date version of Android, and at the time this was Android version 4.0. Moving on, the phone is running Android 4.1.1 stock version with no added bloatware, so the phone still performs well up to this date. Under the hood, you're going to find yourself a 1 GHz Cortex A9 processor along with the MediaTek chipset. Vodafone has kept it minimal with the Smart III, but it still does get everyday tasks done. The only letdown in the performance sector is the RAM, which is only 512 MB, and to be honest with you, this is not enough for standard multitasking. Due to this, you find the phone lagging from time to time. But again, it is running Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, so it does perform smooth, and I would actually recommend you going out there and getting yourself a launcher to use on the phone, because if you're not using any launcher on the phone, you're definitely going to see the phone lagging quite a bit. Last but not least is the battery and the internal storage. Now, in terms of the battery, This phone packs a 1500 milliamp battery, which should get you throughout the day. I've charged this phone overnight and I took it out of my house at around 8:30 and the battery was completely dead at around 7:30, and that's me actually using the phone, not hardcore using it but medium usage. So if you're someone that's just going to be using your phone for standard stuff, checking Twitter and stuff like that, it should get you throughout the day. In terms of the internal storage, you're going to find 4 GB of internal storage built into this phone, but you can also expand the storage using a micro SD card up to 32 GB, and that's always a good look. What do I think of the Smart III? Well, I think the Smart III is a decent phone. It provides you with the basics, so for making calls and sending messages, it does all of that, but it gives you a little bit more to do. It's mainly aimed at someone who's looking to get themselves their first smartphone, or someone who's lost their high-end phone and wants a phone to use in the meantime. So I personally think this phone is good. This is something I would get my little brother who's not ever used a smartphone. This is something I would get for him. But let me know what you guys think of this phone. Is it something that you get your little brother or your little sister or your little cousin? Is it something that you get your mom who's never used a smartphone before? Let me know what you guys think of this phone. Please ensure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you in the next video.